Hey there everyone, welcome to Crappy Reviews, the home of no rules reviews. And what does no rules reviews mean exactly? Well, it means whatever the hell I want it to mean. I don't adhere to any set professional standards. It's all raw on my own personal thoughts and opinions, and if you don't like it, please by all means don't watch. It's really simple, but there's always some idiot who doesn't understand what optional content is. Now today I'm doing a Throwback Thursday review, something I'll be doing every single Thursday from now on, and I'll be taking requests as well, so feel free to hit me up on Twitter or the Facebook page if there's something old school that you'd like me to review, but keep in mind I have to be able to capture it, so it can't be something like an Atari game unless there's a current version that I can actually play. Now today I'm reviewing Crimson Sky's High Road to Revenge on the original Xbox. Although there was also a port later on the Xbox 360, the version for this review is the OG Xbox, and all the footage is off my OG Xbox. The Crimson Sky games are some of the most underrated games of the Xbox era, and they have managed to capture a bit of a cult following. And actually, Phil Spencer, the current head of Xbox, is a big fan of the series. Graphically, as you can see, the game still looks pretty good. One of the cool things about original Xbox exclusives is that they really took advantage of the power, and so graphically, games tend to really hold up over longer periods of time. It's pretty colorful and vibrant, and the game doesn't suffer from performance issues or anything like that. Obviously, a lot of the animations are a bit janky or not as good as what we have today. But the fact that you can easily get lost just flying around having fun in this world says a lot about the fidelity of the graphics. One might argue that we seem to get a lot of these indie games this generation that don't really emphasize graphics anyway, so there aren't as many games pushing graphical boundaries. However, graphically this game is still pretty to look at, and it doesn't suffer from any issues in that department either, so it runs good and it looks pretty good. It's a huge bonus that this is, the way it is. Gameplay. The gameplay is actually very simple to pick up. It's a combat flight game, and it's all in third-person perspective. Don't get confused into thinking the game is a flight simulator or anything like that. The controls are super simple to pick up on. The game is a full-on arcade-style combat flight game. There's various planes to choose from. Some are more maneuverable, others have stronger armor. They all have specific ratings, so you can pick through them and decide which one for each mission. And each plane has a machine gun and a cannon, which are actually your main sources of weapons, but they can heat up and you can let them cool down and things like that. They have unlimited ammo in those. You also have pretty awesome secondary weapons which can run out of ammo, like magnetic rockets or a Tesla coil, and you pick up health and secondary ammo when you destroy enemies in a plane and you have to fly over like a box or whatever. It's pretty standard stuff actually. And some of the dogfights are pretty intense. Now story-wise, the game takes place in an alternate universe setting in the 1930s, with Zeppelins being the primary mode of transportation, and that causes a huge influx of sky pirates. That's right, friggin' sky pirates, people. There's 20 levels to the game, and you start out with a single plane, and you have the ability to gain more in the game as it goes along. The game, while not fully open world, does have a large explorable area, and in these areas you can find and actually steal or hijack other planes and do other side missions, and there's even air races to take part in. There's actually a lot of lore to the Crimson Skies universe, and while the voice acting isn't fantastic, it's still a pretty good solid story in my opinion. Overall, Crimson Sky's High Road to Revenge proved to hold up and still be fun in this day and age. Initially, I was going to play through the game and get a feel for it again because I hadn't played it in so long, but I ended up capturing over 3 hours of footage. It's just that good, people. If you have an OG Xbox and come across this game, pick it up. It's a must-have for collectors and gamers everywhere. Crimson Sky's High Road to Revenge gets a fantastic 8.5 out of 10. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Sound off, comment, rate, subscribe. Rack 'em up. Thanks for watching. Crapgamer, out.